Shut up and play.
Hello, I'm Jethro.
I'm Lisbeth.
And you're watching
Shut Up and Play.
This is Shut Up and Play's edition of Games of Yore. The year is 1450, and Henry VI is suffering from his defeat, and Richard of Lannister. Nope.
I don't know which Richard it is, but I don't think it's Lannister.
It's not Lannister. I guarantee it was not Lannister.
Okay.
Richard of York, from the family Lancaster, is decide to overthrow the king and set himself back up on the throne. That's right, folks. We're talking about Kingmaker by Avalon Hill.
His third Avalon Hill game.
Now, let me tell you something. I love Kingmaker. This is a wonderful game. Is it a long game? Yeah, it's a long game. But I had so much fun playing this game. I used to play it any chance I got. It's hard to find people who want to play it because it is a long game. But man, is it fun.
Is it more than two-player?
No, you can play with more than two, yeah.
So,
it's a two-player.
It's a two-player game.
But you can play it with more than two.
Okay. That was the question asked and answered.
Yes. So, let's take a look at what it looks like here. If I click the button.
Ooh.
All right. Here we have
all of your cards
London.
are up over there.
Oh, okay. Let's move them up a little bit there. This is England.
This is England.
In the 1450s. And we have all the little areas. These are either the white or the red rose folks.
Those move. Those you put
Yeah, these
there.
are all move, and I put those there. And so what you've got is you've got England laid out. You've got Northampton, London, Calais. I don't know if I'm pronouncing some of these correctly because I don't live in England. But you've got all these cities here. And the idea is to go and capture folks who are in line for the throne and kill them so that you can set up your heir to the throne onto the throne of London, onto the throne of England and take over. Hence the name Kingmaker. So what you've got is you've got things like this. This is like the Duke of Lancaster. He's a Plantagenet. He's got 30 troops. He's also the Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster.
A lot of words in here I don't know.
Okay. And his town is Ipswich. That's one of the towns he owns. Here is Howard. He's an untitled noble. So we gave him Warden of the Northern Marches. I don't know if you can read that. Wrong direction.
Are these set up at the beginning of the game or you've picked these?
And here's a ship. Here's the ship. Great question, Lisbeth. So when you first start the game, you deal out a bunch of cards to everybody. And then they pick out, they take their cards they've been dealt and they lay them out here. And you have to have at least one titled noble. And you can have one or more untitled nobles that you give titles to. And then you play the game. So like this, for instance, like I said here, this gentleman here has, let's see, 30 at the bottom?
Yes.
That's how many troops he's carrying.
Oh, okay.
So if I take this and I add this,
wow.
So now we're looking at 80 troops.
Okay. That's a lot of troops.
That is a lot of troops. And then you use them to take over the kingdoms and make the little castles or the citadels and make them friendly to you. Each castle or citadel may have troops stationed there. So you've got to go in and take that over. Which brings us to combat. Now this is very interesting.
Charge. What about combat?
So combat. Combat is very interesting. So let's say that Howard here is attacking. We'll say he's going to attack.
Can he attack the Duke of Lancaster?
Sure. No, because he's the same team.
They're on the same team. Yeah. All right, so he has to attack. Let's have him attack the Earl of Kent.
All right, so
let's say he's attacking the Earl of Kent for 30.
So you got that. Plus, you also have to have Greystoke there, who is the Earl of Kent. So you actually have 40.
Okay.
So, because you actually have Greystoke and Audley and Fritzlin as your nobles. So let's say this attack is happening, right? And Greystone has got 280 troops. And let's say that my guy here has, we'll say, 350 troops.
I think he wins.
You would think he would win, and yet that's not how that works.
Okay.
What you do is you come to the odds table.
These games love these tables,
They love tables. I hope you can see that. The odds table. And we look down the side here for 280. which is right about there. Because you look at the lower troops first, lower level troops first, so that'd be Lisbeth's. And then you come over here to find the closest number to the troops that the eye have. So the closest number of that's going to be 350. So you do that, and then you look back up here to that where the ratio, can you see that? Where it says 5-4. And that's your ratio. So, none of that makes any sense yet until you pull a card from the event deck. The event deck has got all kinds of stuff in it. It's got plagues. It's got drought. It's got just everything you could possibly imagine in the event deck. There it is. So we turn this event deck over, our top card of the event deck, and we look at the bottom here. You see where it says 5-4 victory? That's what the odds table was, 5-4.
Okay.
So that means this was a victory for me.
Oh, it was.
Yes, so this is my victory.
Oh, yeah. Well, you had more troops.
I had more troops, right.
But I see your odds. Okay.
If I had pulled anything but 5-4, like 3-2 or 2-1 or 3-1 or 4-1, I would have lost.
So, like, if you'd have gotten storms at sea 3-1, I would have won.
Correct.
Cool.
Now, the other interesting thing about this, if you notice, there are three names there. They are two names there. Audrey and Howard. Now, if Howard or Audrey had taken place, had
fought in that
battle, they would be dead. Now, as it turns out, Howard did fight in that battle.
He did, so
now he's dead. So all those stuff goes away.
Do you get new ones?
No. Eventually, yes. There are ways to get new nobles. You pull from this deck here, and you can get like Chancellor of England or Captain or...
Goodness.
Here we go. I could pull the Earl of Devonshire and become a new noble. I have a new noble assigned to me.
So basically, I'm just going to travel around the map, have a bunch of battles, and last man standing is the king.
Yeah, well, you got to collect it. Like, for instance, if I'm... you might be going after Henry to kill him so that Margaret ascends to the throne, whereas I might be going after Edmund so that Edward ascends to the throne.
Goodness.
So the idea is we've got to go around and collect all these folks and kill them until we can get to the last. So, there has to be one left standing.
Okay, King of the Hill.
There's always, two go in, one comes out. There can be only one.
There can be only one.
Fill in whatever other movie quote or TV quote you want. It's up to you. So again, that's how you play Kingmaker. And if for some reason this game appeals to me, and I have no idea why, but it is absolute blast. You can become I think it's Archbishop of Canterbury. You have to be that to call in a council, and you can make a king at that point. So
once you make a king, does that mean you won?
Yeah, once someone is crowned king and everybody else is dead, you've won.
Wow. Oh, king and everybody's dead.
Yeah, because as long as other people are alive, they can become king too.
These knights are fighting for the kings, right?
Yes.
Do you know what they named the extra knight?
What?
Surplus? Sorry. So the knights are fighting. Okay.
Anyway.
I don't think I've played this game with you in the past.
You have not played this game with me in the past. And I don't know why, but I love this game.
Well, you love all your Avalon Hills, understandably.
I know. I'm a huge fan of Avalon Hill. I got a handful of these. Not a lot, but I got a handful of these games. And honestly, there's not a bad game in the bunch. So, I think that's all I got to say about this game. Yes.
One more question.
Yeah, sure.
Is King Arthur a part of this game, or is he too?
No.
He's too. Okay, he's too fictional.
Yeah, King Arthur's not real yet.
All right. Well, do you know who designed King Arthur's Round Table?
I do not.
Circumference.
Sorry. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me?
I want you to laugh and smile. So
anyway, that's Kingmaker. Like I said, I love this game. And I haven't played it in ages.
It's a game I'd have to play to get it all, I'm sure. Yeah. So
now,
try it.
There are some things about it. It can go on for quite a while. This is not a 45-minute game. This can be a couple-hour game.
Very.
Yeah.
Deep game? Is that what they're called?
A heavy game.
Heavy game.
It's kind of heavy. It's a little crunchy, maybe a little heavy.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm using the right words or not, because...
we just make them up.
Pretty much. It's a rumbly game. How about that? It's rumbly. I like rumbly.
Rumbly, tumbly. All
yes,
right.
We'll bet our own name for things on this for these games. It's a rumbly game. Like I said, I haven't played it in a while because it's hard to find people to play with because it does take a while, and there is a possibility, depending on how it's played, that you can come up to a stalemate.
Ooh.
Whereas everybody's got enough troops that you just can't move forward. It doesn't happen often, but it could. But even with all that, this is still a wonderful, wonderful game. If you can find it on eBay, grab it. This is a lot of fun. It's from Avalon Hill. And I think that's all I got to say about it.
All right. Well, Jethro, thanks for sharing Kingmaker with us.
Of course, I'm more than happy to. On that note, I'm Jethro.
I'm Lizbeth.
And you've been watching Shut Up and Play.
Bye.
Today's a great day to shut up and play.
Bye.
Kingmaker, bye.
Shut up and play.